One take, Jake.
Perfect.
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 Ready?
Yeah.
Malik Johnson, born and raised in Richmond, Virginia, and now playing in Germany for Bamberg Baskets. Growing up, in Richmond, I had three older brothers, competitive household. My father played basketball, he played football, so sports kind of ruled the house in a way. It was the deciding factor for a lot of different things, and it ultimately put me and my brothers in good positions. I think the Most High God had a sort of a hand on our lives and giving us talent, and it was used, and we try to use it in the best way, but it led us to certain opportunities. I ended up going to my junior year. Well, freshman year, I chose basketball over football. Football was my favorite sport, main sport. And then I became a basketball guy and ended up going to boarding school my junior year for 2 years. And then I went to college at Canisius College in Buffalo, New York, and had you can say a pretty good career there. And then COVID happened. I didn't play my first year out of COVID. I was just at home working out for legit like a year. And then I got an opportunity my 2021, 22 to play in Switzerland, second division. And if you know anything about Switzerland, it's not the highest of levels of basketball, especially the second division. So, but we came in there with a plan to handle business, and then I ended up going back to that team, and we moved up to the first division, and we had a bunch of success. I ended up being MVP that year of the league, Eurobasket MVP import, all those things. Had a great year there. We won a lot of games, brought basketball back in the way, and then got the call for Bamberg. Um, During the off season, like immediately, I was getting offers: Romania, Poland, France, second division. But I wanted to come to Germany because I actually had an offer mid-year when I was in Switzerland to go to Lubu. But my club, there's some little background information. My club at Vevey, rightfully so and understandable. I was upset at the time, but they didn't let me go because I didn't have a buyout in my contract. So, but from that point on, I had my eyes on Germany because I understood the league, and I was aware that it was a league where smaller guards go and have success. In the recent years, starting with Parker Jackson, Cartwright, then T.J. Shorts, and then this year you see Otis Livingston, what he doing. So um, the opportunity to have success as a player and a player like me, I thought Germany would be the best move, and it led me to Bamberg. And things didn't go as planned. Starting here, we struggled early on. I struggled, but I think it was a lot of chemistry, foundational hierarchy, whatever all the things. I think it was a imbalance in terms of the team. We were missing a lot of those pieces needed to have success. And I'm the type of player who I crave order in a way. So I feel like everybody should have an idea of what they need to do, what they need to bring to the team, and it be understood from top to bottom, from head coach down to, let's say, 12th player. And when there's no order, it's kind of hard for me to operate and be me to the fullest because that's kind of just who I am as a player. And I'm a selfless guy to where I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put my teammates in position to be successful. But in a way, if I'm kind of handicapped or handcuffed in doing that, it kind of made things tough. And if the team's out of order, it made things tough. So early on, we struggled. Um, and I struggled finding the rhythm, but things got better. We made a coaching change in February, and the season. I'm not saying this is all on coaching, but the season kind of it changed for us. We won games that we weren't supposed to win, and we won all the games that we weren't supposed to lose. So we kind of hit our stride. We starting to hit our stride, but now is out of our hands. We depending on other things. But the experience here has been good. Um, I learned a lot. I like the city. I like living here. It's quiet. It's smaller. I would say it's an older crowd. Not a big nightlife. I'm not a big nightlife guy anyway. Like I don't go out. So I fit, or Bamberg fits me because, like I say, it's chill, it's nice, it's clean, it's affordable, very affordable compared to Switzerland. And I think Bamberg, the history behind the club is so rich to where it's a high pedigree and a high professionalism that they carry in terms of you know apartments, cars, locker rooms, facilities, treatments, physios, coaches. Like, is a lot that's put into that. And I think I was fortunate to come here and blessed to have this opportunity to come here and learn a lot of things. Like I said, it was a struggle, but I always looked at it like it was beauty in the struggle because like this year I learned so much, basketball wise, off the court, personally, and ultimately it made me a better, in my opinion, a better player. So yeah, Bamberg is a nice place. Uh, we'll see what happens next year, but it's a nice place. And talking about the staff and my teammates, I'm always appreciative to Oren for what all the staff, Oren, Stefan, Arne, and the GM Philip for collectively believing in me. That jump from Switzerland to Germany really doesn't happen. Like you usually have to go in between somewhere, maybe a Pro League France or Belgium, somewhere like that before you make that jump. But they seen something in me. So, I appreciate them and I appreciate Oren for giving me that opportunity. And then Stefan, he's I like Stefan because he's kind of like mentally, the way he thinks about the game and approach the game. He's like, we call him the wizard because first of all, he's a shooting coach and he got you, doing all these drills to work on your shot and perfect your shot. But thinking the game, he see the game in a different lens, and I always appreciate about him. And then Arne is just he been in the game so long. Both of them have, so they got a lot of knowledge. And Arne is a worker, like he's away from his family, and he probably spends so much time, hours a day watching film. And then my teammates, I'm always the guy who's on teams. I feel like I try to be cool with everybody, not forcing it, but I just try to get along. And I think playing point guard, you kind of have to have that characteristic to be able to get along with different peoples of different characters, different cultures, and learn how to relate to them to get the best out of them in a way. And I think this team is a little different because we got a couple older guys. Got KT Heckman, who Heckman played 10 years. KT is year 17. Been on championship teams in Bamberg. Never had a losing season. I think this might be his first losing season. So, it's some guys to where, it's some stuff to learn from them just because of the experience they have. But yeah, like I said, I'm the guy to kind of relate to everyone and try to relate to everyone. So yeah, I'm pretty cool with everybody. Philip Philip made me mad sometimes. Because he could be so dominant, uh, but sometimes Philip just he go through the motion in practice. But in the game, he come in the game and I don't ever question his effort. Um, and then EJ has NBA level talent and athleticism. He's 7 feet, can shoot. His vertical crazy. So what he can do as a rim protector and stretch the floor at that height, is amazing. And off the court, he's a funny guy. Yeah, EJ EJ is an interesting character. Then AD and Trey. I'll talk about the rookies. I kind of, in a way, took them under my wing just because it was a little. I won't say friction, but it was a little like getting to know each other in a team. And like with any family or relationship, it's some tough times where you don't really know someone and you got to spend so many hours with them. But I seen that they wanted to just be successful in a way, and AD is a worker. Like he might, like I compete with AD in terms of in terms of work, in terms of getting to the gym first, because I'm usually that guy to always get to the gym. But AD, he beat me a lot of times to the gym. So we got this little relationship with each other to where we put in so much extra work, and I try to just give him bits and pieces of things. But he's such a hard worker to where he's going to be very, very, very successful in the game. And then Trey just so talented at that size that like also he gonna be successful. And Zach is probably funniest, one of the funniest teammates I ever had. Zach is the raw person. He gonna say what's on his mind, whether you like it or not. He gonna let you know. He gonna let the whole gym know, and it's good. It's good at times. And then basketball wise, he might be one of the toughest guards that I've been on teams with his ability to shoot the ball, but not just shoot the ball, but make tough shots. He's a tough shot maker. Um, and then he also has a handle good enough to get separation to shots or get to the rim. So you know that's pretty much that's everybody. Kevin and Lukey and Abi. They on the younger end. You know, early in their career. Didn't really. Kevin did. Kevin played some significant minutes, but Luke and Abi, they just kind of workers. They there, have great practices, and always ready. But all in all, I think it was a good group. I wish we would have meshed better off the court to create better chemistry on the court. But you know things are starting to click a little too late, but they clicking and we playing some good basketball. So that's the team. There's some good guys, and especially the young guys gonna have great careers. Trey, AD, even EJ, Zach. Oh, Justin, I forgot about Justin. Justin, my man, Justin. Justin been hurt so much, but we a different team when he healthy. With his ability to shoot the ball and play defense, and rebound on the wing, it was a big piece that we was missing a lot this season because of his injuries. But yeah, everybody's cool, man. Everybody's good dudes. Everybody had their ways, but solid group.